Airways or EWM.mobi. Makes business with pleasure when Emirates upgrades you from economy class to business class. If you're already in business class, experience how time flies in first class luxury. To qualify, book your full fare Emirates economy class or business class flight on or before the 30th of November 2011. However you fly, you'll enjoy gourmet meals, quality service, and over 600 channels of in-flight entertainment. To book, call 0861 Emirates or contact your local travel agent now. Fly Emirates, keep discovering. Subject to availability. Terms and conditions apply.
In 4 ways, the truck is overturned on the N1 north after the William Nicol Drive exit. 3 lanes have been closed. Expect heavy delays, and the southern side moving slowly. That's thanks to rubbernecking. There's also an accident on 4 Ways Boulevard in William Nicol. In Kenton Park, there's an accident on the R24 east before the Barbara Road Bridge. All these lights are out at Midrand and New Road and 7th, in Stanton and Grayson and Stanton Drive, Grayston and West, in Hurlingham at William Nicol and Stirling, 4 Ways at Main and Robin, Leslie and Bidcorpen, in Randburg at Brownfish and Republic, at Brownfish and Dover, in Emmarentia at Barry Herzog and Lisbon, at Barry Herzog and the Braves, in Radio Corp at Winyani and Christian de Wet, at John Forster and Christian de Wet, and at Soweto Highway and Mookie. Then moving on to Pretoria, traffic lights out in the Pretoria CBD at Paul Kruger and Pretoria, and at Struben and Subat. That for now is your EWN traffic.
EWM, the Money Minute. And it's brought to you by Business Insurance, SA's biggest direct commercial insurer. Greg Fortbane, good evening. Hello. So, based on the revelations at about 3:30 this afternoon that the bill was passed, has that affected the markets?
No, not really. You know, the rand's been fairly weak, and maybe that is probably the only sector of the market that has been affected as such. But I wouldn't say it has much impact on the market.
Well, how did it go today?
Yeah, well, today was like turnaround Tuesday on the JSE. We saw a small bounce after 3 days of fairly heavy selling. You know, international markets attempted to bounce in the early going, but then we had some weak GDP data out in the US, and markets lost ground on that. Euro made up a bit of ground against the dollar. The rand, as I said, remained pretty weak. Gold picked up about $20 odd. Not a bad close on the JSE, but since that, the international markets have come off quite sharply. But let's have a look at the indices on the JSE. The all share up by 0.8%, industrials were up by 0.6%, financials were up by 0.5%, resources were up by 1.2%. The gold index, that was up by 3%. The rand at 8.41 to the dollar. The euro will cost you 11.37 and a pound 13.13. Gold trading at make it $1,697 an ounce. In Europe, the FTSE trading pretty flat at the moment. The CAC down by 0.6%. The DAX down by 0.9, and in the US, the Dow currently down by 0.6%. The Nasdaq also down by 0.6, and Brent crude trading at $107.94 a barrel.
Thank you, Greg. I can hear the lightning doing
A couple of tricks here and there.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm looking at the weather radar right now. A massive storm approaching the northern parts of Johannesburg.
Okay, well, let's see how we go.
So let's say goodbye now before you get very, very curly hair.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, bye. That Money Minute brought to you by Business Insurance. For world-class service at the best possible price, call Business Insurance on 08 600 60,000.
Yo, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Mark Pilgrim, playing 30 minutes non-stop. At 3:30. Joburg's #1 hit